This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? Welcome back to another video. Good news, good news, good news. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, the West Indies women, they were able to get the better of the England women in their second World Cup game. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, very, very interesting. So we have a general recap of how that game went. So you're going to want to stick it out to the end to hear that one. We also have an interview that was done by former captain Jason Holder at the end of day one in that first test between West Indies and England. So a good amount of information for you guys. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, as they would say. And while you're at it, please remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also, make sure that you leave a like and drop a comment. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So after beating New Zealand in their first ODI, in their first game, I can just imagine that the confidence of the West Indies women was up to the roof. And funny enough, coming into the World Cup, the ladies weren't performing too well. But I guess whatever they were working on, they were able to get them solved in those warm-up games, because, 2 games, 2 victory on the trot, very, very good. And I want to tell you, my viewers and subscribers, we batted first. And we were really struggling at one point in time. We were wheeling at 98 for 4 with, with most of the recognized batters out. Matthews, Dutton, and Stephanie Taylor, Knight were all gone by the time we were 98 for 4. But, a couple of partnerships, Campbell, who got 66 from 80, and Nation, who got 49 not out, they were able to really basically sort of set a nice little comeback for us, and we eventually got 225 for 6. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, 225 for 6 of our 50 overs. So after those 4 early wickets, we only lost 2 more wickets, and we were able to bat out the 50 overs. That 225 for 6 basically proved to be a little bit too much for England, because they eventually lost the game by 7 runs. Yes, my viewers, we bowled them out for only 218 within 47.4 overs. So let me just go through once again and give you guys some information. So at the top, Deandra Dutton, she got 31 from 64, 2 fours, 1 6. Matthews, she was able to pick up 45 from 58, 4 fours and 2 sixes. Knight, she got 6. Stephanie Taylor was removed for a first ball duck. As I said, Campbell basically led the fight back in the middle order there, getting 66 off 80 with 4 fours. Nation being left not out on 49 from 74, 3 fours. Just a pity she wasn't able to get that half century, and Henry was actually run out without scoring. So that is basically how the ladies did as regards to the batting. So very, very good for them. Where the bowling is concerned for England, I think it was Ecclestone that got 3 wickets for 20 runs after 10 overs. Yes, man. So she was the pick of the English bowlers. So 225 for 6. I am thinking that England probably thought they would have been able to overhaul that total. But going into the mid-innings break, one could say that more than likely the West Indies women were probably feeling a little bit more lucky, or feeling a little bit more okay, especially after recovering from 98 for 4 to post as much as 225 for 6, 50 overs. So, that was very, very good by the West Indies women. So let me just give you the how we lost the wickets. 31 for 1. Yeah, man, that is England. Let me just give you how we lost our wickets. So in terms of how the wickets fell, 81 for 1, 81 for 2, 81 for 3, 98 for 4, right? After 98 for 4, we got 222 for 6. So not 224, 221 for 5, then 222 for 6. So that is basically how the ladies did. So we can see that they had a very good comeback in the middle to the lower part of the batting. Now, in terms of the bowling for us, Connell, she had 10 overs. She got 3 wickets for 38 runs. Matthews got 2 for 40, and Mohammed, she had 2 for 24, 4.4 overs. Once again, Mohammed showing her class. Stephanie Taylor, she bowled 4 overs, 21 runs, 1 wicket. So that is basically how the bowling went for us. As in regards to how the wickets fell, 31 for 1, 42 for 2, 58 for 3, 72 for 4, 94 for 5, 154 for 6, 154 for 7, 156 for 8, and then they went all the way up to 217 for 9, 218 all out. So the West Indies women, my viewers and subscribers, as I said, doing extremely well there. So they win that game by 7 runs. So played 2, win 2. So very, very good outing there for the West Indies women. They just need to continue it. And as we say, we can't have the men and the women doing bad at the same time. We saw what happened to the white ball team the other day, the men white ball team. So very good to see the females doing their thing. All right, so let us just quickly hop on over to that interview by Jason Holder. So he was basically speaking to the media after the game, after the first day's play. He had a couple of interesting things to say. He was asked, what he thought about the game so far, after getting such a good start and then basically losing grip of it. He was saying that the wicket quieted down a lot and was basically very slow, and the ball was very soft. So, not much was happening at one point in time, so they had to be searching. But he gave credit to Johnny Bairstow for really batting well and punishing them when they bowled the bad deliveries. According to Jason Holder, there wasn't much zip off the wicket or through the air, so Johnny Bairstow really stood up and was able to negotiate well. He also mentioned that as regards to the boundary count, that is something that they need to bring down from a general point of view. Too many boundaries were actually scored. So, he's thinking that going forward, we will definitely need to try and see if we can get the boundary count down. And Jason Holder is in a position to say that because he bowled 16 overs for 15 runs. You understand? So he is definitely in the position to say that. He was also asked whether or not the captain should have allowed him to bowl a little bit earlier in the last session. But you guys and I know that Jason Holder is very diplomatic and he will sidestep certain questions. So, he was just basically saying that whenever the captain calls on him, he's always ready. But he would have bowled a couple of overs before that session. So, it was good to have a little bit of break and thing. But generally speaking, he's feeling positive about day 2. And, he's saying that we must make the new ball count. After day 1, the pitch, he thinks the pitch is going to be a little bit more slower. So as I said, they need to try and get the new ball to do some work for them and see if they can get the wickets as early as possible. As regards to what the team is planning to do for day 2, just basically going in with the energy, try and capture those wickets early, and when we get a chance to bat, just make sure that we go out there and make everything count. According to Jason Holder, we need to watch the new ball, make sure that we leave the balls outside the off stump, try and get the shine off the ball, and then we can see if we can work it from there. But as in regards to where we're at, my viewers and subscribers, you guys would have heard my little review that I gave yesterday. After the first day's play, I am thinking that we basically let it slip a little bit, but we are still in with a shout. So if we are able to get these wickets for under 300, that would be good. I doubt that is going to happen, but that would be a good place to start. And then we can basically see what Craig Brathwaite and John Campbell will offer at the top of the innings there. So, yeah, that is basically it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Gonna leave it right there for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. All right, big up on yourself, my wonderful peeps. I'm out.